Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday, okay? Happy almost Thanksgiving Day, which is Turkey Day. Thanksgiving is really a day for us to eat some food, get food, and be around family and have a day off work, okay? But happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. For me is happy Friday because I'm not working until Monday, okay? Now, I know yesterday I said I ain't going to lie on Wednesday. Again, y'all know the rules unless something happens. And some things happen, okay? A couple things happen for us to talk about. So let's do that, okay? And we actually have a Bishop Robbery walk along. And I think I'm going to cuss that man out a little bit because Bishop Robbery is around here going at Really BTV. And she is, another content creator. She's also another Black woman. She's also another Black plus size woman like myself. Okay. And I'd like to be the defender of us around here. Okay. And not that she cannot defend herself or whatever, and not to have anything to do with what she said, or what he said, or whatever. But we discuss Bishop Robbery around here. And I always say, unless it's something new, we leave them in the past. But this is something new. Okay. So y'all know the Bishop Robbery stuff will be last and whatnot. But I doubt we here for that long because this other stuff is a little bit and whatnot. But y'all know first things first, if you have not done so already, take a second, take a moment to subscribe to my channel. Become a whole JayBird, and the dot. Okay, y'all know to also like the video. Okay, comment in the comment section. Whether you're watching it live or the replay, still comments in the comment section. Interact with me and the people or whatever. Okay, y'all know to also share the video. You can follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and Tick of the Top. Okay, now even though I work from home today, I'm still here. How y'all doing? Hello, everyone. I hope we're all gonna have a great day and whatnot. Okay, because it's a lovely. Now, if you hear any little bump, if you happen to hear a little bump, my neighbor is upstairs bumping some music, and it's not loud to me, but it made you hear a little thump. That's just a little thump up there. the thump, okay? But we gonna have a good time regardless. I put on lipstick, I comb my hair and everything, okay? Because I want to be sure that if bitch Robert catch me, I won't be looking bad, okay? Because sometimes I can look a little rough because I don't be caring, but he will not come for me or whatever. But hi to the people. Hi to the people. Yes, I'm here earlier than 9 o'clock because y'all know whenever I'm not working, I can come on live earlier. Okay. So from now until today, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I will probably have content up before 9 p.m. So just pay attention, okay? But hi, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. I hope everybody's off tomorrow. I hope ain't none of y'all having to watch on Thanksgiving from work. Okay, I hope everybody's off tomorrow. Not no, I'm not taking a nap. No, I had a nap earlier, but not right now. No, I'm here and we live and in charge and all those things. Okay, made it. Hey, Dion. I think it's Dion. Okay, but hi to the people. Hello. Crazy work week, and I'm like, there's so many. So I took a little nap and woke up, and I'm like, is everybody been accused of things? So we're gonna get into that or whatever. Okay, I'm like, it's just what? Oh God, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? It's so much stuff, and it's some stuff I have not been able to fully deep dive into. Okay, some things I have not been able to fully deep dive into. So some stuff I'm just touching on it for what's out in the news, and then we'll have that conversation. There's more things pop out and about and comes around here for information. We will get into that later, okay? But I was like, it's just so much going on, Lord Jesus. What are we gonna do? Discuss it, talk about it, and see what goes from there. Okay. But happy almost Thanksgiving. Thank you for my cute shirt. Look, I was like, yeah. Forget about my alarms. Put it on my closet. I have a lot of clothes. I'm like, girl, start wearing your clothes. But hey, how you doing? Okay, now look, we're not gonna be here for all day or all night, so we're gonna get into what it is to get into. Okay, now I'm gonna share my page. And I know sometimes I'll be late, sometimes I'll be on time. Okay, but what matters is we are here. Okay, and we not gonna wait much more because if you late and I'm late and we all late, we'll be late. But let's get into the things that is here. Now, this is the weird thing. I save stuff as I saw things. So some things may be saved more than once. Don't judge me. Okay, this I'm trying to catch the tea as it comes. Now, the one thing I saw that I was like, what happened here? What happened? It's a little bit of foolish in the nest. I need people to stop scheming and scamming. Okay, I need folks to stop scheming and scamming. It says famed. I said famed? It said famed. Famed sneaker reseller James Whitner or Whitener. Is it Whitner? I think it's Whitner. A founder of Social Status is being investigated in a multi-million-dollar money laundering scheme. Okay, I say, is he scheming with the shoes? It says for years he has grown his real estate, his real estate, his resale sneaker and apparel enterprise. Okay, but authorities say they think he used his legal company to funnel illegal money. Prosecutors believe that Whitner is a Whitner, I think it's Whitner, and his Whitaker group, which oversees his retail shops, were involved with an unlicensed money transmitting business. Not Chinese money couriers, the Chinese people. Oh, it said that he's not facing criminal charges, but is at the center of a civil complaint. His Whittaker Whittier group issued a statement maintaining that the company is in compliance with the IRS and other government entities. I feel like this. I think it's stupid for anybody here in the States to be around here partnering with people out of the country for reasons that are unknown. I feel like what's going on? I don't want to even take a chance and getting caught up with Chinese money couriers because I'm like, for what? Because I never want to be in the middle of what? An IRS, FBI, DEA, CIA investigation. Because what happens is they're going to find something. They're going to find something. And if you around here scheming and scamming and money, because money laundering means you have money here and money there, and you make it seem as if it's business like, but it's not. So, sir, if you are a famed sneaker reseller, stop fraternizing with other people's around the other corners that ain't on your corner. Because what happens is if you go to jail, it won't be a Chinese prison. It'll be one here. And I just don't get like stop scheming and scamming. Okay, even though it's an allegation, okay, of an unlicensed money transmitting business involving Chinese money couriers, that sounds scheming and scamming ish. Okay, I'm like, stop scheming and scamming in ishing. Okay, y'all, did y'all watch the show The Black Panthers? If you did not watch season 1, which only had like 4 or 5 episodes or whatever, make sure to tune into season 2, which starts streaming in a couple weeks. Okay, it's called The Black Hamptons. It is on BT Plus. It's a really good show. You see, Vanessa Bell Calloway, okay, Elise Neal over there, Black China, aka Angela White is on there. There is a Darius Rucker. I think of Darius Rucker, but y'all know the man. The actor. Okay, y'all see, we know these black people. Okay, we know these black people. So if you do not know, now you do know, go ahead and watch the Black Hamptons that come on, you know what I'm saying, in December. Shaka. Shaka's ooh. Y'all know Shaka is Ludacris's manager, been the manager for years upon years upon years. He was involved in the shooting. Somebody was around there fighting and fussing or whatever. It happened back in 2022, okay? And it was self-defense. Okay, it was an altercation in the parking lot around there in Buckhead. And he said 23-year-old college graduate was fatally shot, but they was around there trying to fight that man. Okay, was round there trying to fight that man. He said, pop, not today. I won't leave work today. You will. And I'm a firm believer that if you round here trying to fight me, and I pop you in the midst of a fight, again, it always means if it's in the middle of the fight and y'all beating up on me, I have a right to defend myself, and that made me I pop y'all. So that is the definition of self-defense. And so the Fulton County people dropped the charges against Shaka Zulu because again, it was self-defense, defensive self. Now, because they had charged that man and all that stuff. So I'm very, 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 very happy that they have now decided smartly, okay, to drop the charges. Because every time they brought up the situation, it was like, why y'all charging him? The people was beating him up, whatever. He shot them in self-defense. And what you gonna do? Even though it's a sad thing, somebody lost their life, but you stop trying to fight people. Just saying. Okay. So thank God that he is going to not serve no time in jail around here. Okay. I'm trying to skip around. I ain't got much. Because we would not be here for long, maybe an hour and a half. Lauren of the Hill. Lauren Hill, she was supposed to have a concert here on Tuesday. Was it on Tuesday? I think it was on Tuesday. And it got canceled. It was supposed to be here at Little Caesars Arena, and it was canceled, I believe, like the day before. But now we see Lauryn Hill has canceled the Miss Education Lauryn Hill 25th anniversary tour because of vocal strain. I feel like she's singing a lot, so her voice hurts. And sometimes that happens with singers when you are consistently singing, your voice don't have no rest. You can strain your voice. Okay, you have to keep your throat in good condition. And so she's taking a small hiatus from her tour. She says, many of you know, I've been battling serious vocal strain for the past month. I made it through each show by taking what's prescribed, I can't pronounce this word, whatever the word is, the PREDNISONE word. But this can be detrimental to the body when taken in large amounts over long periods of time. In order to prevent any long-term negative effects on my voice and body, I need to take time off to allow for real vocal recovery so that I can discontinued the medicine completely. Okay, so I get it. I wish her a speedy recovery. Look, when you are a singer, when you are anybody who uses your voice to sing, to talk, or whatever, even if your job is a cough on movie sets, I don't know. But whatever your voice has been used for, you do have to rest your voice sometimes, because if not, it will go dark. Okay, it'll go crazy. So we are wishing her love, light, and positivity in the midst of sickness. Okay, and hope her voice heals properly so she can keep singing her song that she was singing for 25 years from that one album. Let's hope she'll be on time too. Let's hope once she gets some rest and she rests her voice and she rests her body and she gets fully off whatever medication that she's taking, that she also learns to be on time a little bit, little bit. Okay. But again, she do need to rest her voice. And that's the hard part about being on tour. If you get if your voice gets whatever, you either can keep singing and you break your vocals, okay, or you have to kind of reschedule things, this and that. So again, she's gonna little reschedule, reschedule. So Goodwill, get well, which is to Lauren of the Hill. Okay, I saw this. So yeah, I was watching because sometimes I still watch TGIF on Fox Soul, because sometimes on the way home or whatever, ain't nothing else on. Ain't nothing else to watch, ain't nothing else to listen to, so I have to do that. Now, I was watching the other day when they were discussing what Paula Jai said about Cassie and the whole situation with Diddy, and like everybody else was all pissed off at Paula, but child, y'all know sometimes Funky Dineva be having some questionable, not questionable, but sometimes Funky Dineva's comments and his opinions, I'd be like, Funky, don't do that. Don't do that. But this is the one time where I can show this is why, the times when he write. You know what I'm saying? The times when Funky write and read folk for what they're supposed to be read for, it's engaging. Now, I want y'all to listen to what Funky said about Paula Jai Parker, who was saying that, oh, you should be able to know to say no, blah, 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 basically blaming Cassie for what Diddy did.
Paula was out of line for those tweets.
She absolutely was out of line, and you was once 19, but you was never as cute as Cassie. And I hope that you were sending those tweets from a dentist office, because the bottom of your mouth was like a picket fence.
I see. First of all, this is the crazy part. I was listening to this live, not a replay, and I was like, what did he say? Picket fence? And I thought, well, apologize, but not her teeth is different. But I was like, no, not her teeth. And also, to me, this is a way where we see some folk who read for a living, it comes off the dome. Okay, when you mad, when you are mad about something that somebody said and the reads just kind of flow like water,
with all them gaps in between your teeth. And please, let's not forget, baby, you was sex trafficked too. The difference is you was in a La Quinta Inn with that broke ass crack smoking looking Negro allegedly called your husband on that TV show. You was smutted out.
I said no, because we recall when it was either Hollywood Divas, and it was Hollywood Divas. It was Hollywood Divas, and it was some show she was on, honey. And yeah, her husband and their child was unhoused, and they was staying at a hotel because they didn't have nowhere to live or whatever. And folk did keep saying her husband looked like he may be on drugs or whatever. And I was like, she was really on the show, but she was showing her struggle. She was showing her struggle. Okay, so we can't knock nobody for their struggle. However, Funky still read her.
Carlos King and looking just as washed up at 40 as you was with 19 with the messed up teeth. Is how dare you even do something like this? Paula need to go to Dr. Heavenly Jai Parker. And the only thing we ever know you for is you ain't got the lie, Craig, and the rest of your life has been one big lie. This is tacky. This is insensitive. You are wrong. And if no other level than being a female, you should have kept your gap tooth gingivitis having mouth closed.
Child, Al, anything?
I don't think there's anything else that should be said at this point.
Do you think Paula was out of line for those tweets?
She absolutely was out of line, and you was once 19, but you was never as cute as Cassie. And I hope that you were sending those tweets from a dentist's office, because the bottom of your mouth looked like a picket fence with all them gaps in between your teeth. And please, let's not forget, baby, you was sex trafficked too. The difference is you was in a La Quinta Inn with that broke ass crack smoking looking Negro allegedly called your husband on that TV show. You was smutted out by Carlos King and looking just as washed up at 40 as you was with 19 with the messed up teeth. It's how dare you even do something like this? Paula need to go to Dr. Heavenly Jai Parker. And the only thing we ever know you for is you ain't got the lie, Craig, and the rest of your life has been one big lie. This is tacky. This is insensitive. You are wrong. And if no other level than being a female, you should have kept your gap tooth, gingivitis, having mouth closed.
I said, well, damn it. I said, well, what? I felt like everybody was upset at what Paula Jai Parker had said about Cassie. A lot of folks had read her too, but I was like, it was how it came out it came out the blue, and he just kept rolling with it or whatever. And I was like, well, damn. I mean, it ain't her fault her teeth like that. Now, and maybe she can't afford, new teeth. Maybe she can't afford new. Because y'all know Funky went to Funky got his teeth redone because he had a missing tooth, and he went to Heavenly and got it fixed. So his point was, she round here, her teeth been the same since Friday, and that's on her, and she ain't gonna got a fix yet. She round here coming at Cassie for no dang on reason, and she could have kept her mouth closed because there's so much to read. And that's something else. It's one thing to be able to read somebody for like one little thing or whatever, but it's because we've seen things in her life over the years that it's caused for redation. Okay, yes, redation, to read the Asian of her. And I think she probably like, I should just be quiet. Not that people don't have a right to their opinion, okay? But sometimes when folks say things that don't make no plausible sense when discussing things that Cassie went through, you just have to read them for filth. And Funky did that. So I told y'all time. When Funky right. And when Funky wrong, Funky's wrong. Okay, this is time, in my opinion, he wasn't. I feel like he said what we were thinking. But sometimes I'm like, Funky, calm down. Okay. But that's that on that. Now, let's get to, I can't think what I want to do next. Oh, y'all, so I put Neo on my little thing. So it says Neo. Now I can't show the footage because the footage is from TMZ, and TMZ be funny, okay? But say footage shows Neo serving food to almost 200 single mothers at the city of refuge in Atlanta. Now, we have to congratulate folks. We have to congratulate folks when they do things for the people, when they give back to the people. Okay, they were seen at the city refuge in Atlanta and serving 200 single moms. The news outlet reports the city of refuge Atlanta provides shelter to the homeless, victims of trafficking. Okay, even single moms with kids getting back on their feet, and provide gym amenities in addition to other wellness programs and employment services. Okay, says he gave a bunch of desserts to them, and four of his kids was also in attendance. And Neo has made a few people single mamas, so it is nice that Neo around here helping other single moms. You know what I'm saying? He helped the women in his life that he made single moms. Well, no, because Monietta got remarried. She's not a single mom. But at one point she was. So Neo was somebody who had women and had families and then made them single moms. So it's a good thing that he around here giving back to other single moms to help them, you know what I'm saying, like he supposed to. So congrats to Neo for doing a good deed and helping single mamas and not just the ones he made single mamas. Okay. Now, child, don't want to get into Tyrese. Tyrese is beefing with a judge. Okay, Tyrese is always beefing with a judge. Now, this is the gotcha. He's upset because the judge, He thinks the judge has it out against him, but he was live for an hour. And somebody will live bias, cut it down to about 2 little minutes or whatever. But I need to listen to the full live to see what the hell you're talking about. So on Friday, we may add this to the live once I have time to listen to it and break it down. And he was posting other little stuff or whatever because he felt like, the judge Kevin M. Farmer is going to hate my guts, and how he's a new journalist who wants to remain anonymous. Spelled out how the judge may have some kind of connection to Tyrese's ex-wife, and that could be why he gives Tyrese. I don't know, but because Tyrese is too much information. You hear me? I have to read through this shit to be sure I'm not, bashing that man and he in the right, or bashing that man he in the wrong. So once I read through what he said, because y'all look at this shit. Look at this shit. Who has got? Why is you putting all this stuff in here? Okay, putting these long theses papers, I have to then read with my eyeballs and hope my eyes don't go blind. But once I read it, I'll tell y'all if it's worth a conversation on Friday. But I was like, sir, please cut it out, please. Not Tyrese, Trey Songz, okay, who was accused of exposing somebody's boobs. The judge said the person who accused of it waited too long to file, and so lawsuit is gone. Trey Songz he has scored a win in a recent SA lawsuit against him. Last week, a federal judge granted Songz motion to dismiss the suit filed by a lady who claimed that he put her bikini top up. Now, I recall seeing the video and all that stuff. Okay, and it was a while ago, but the fact that the judge said, well, nope, it happened too long. It was back in 2013, which was, 10 years ago. So, you waited too long to file motion to dismiss the case has been granted. So Trey Songz wins, and I guess I don't know what God Trey Songz serves. He keep getting out of everything. I don't know why. I don't. And I don't mean that in any way of saying, every accusation against him must be true. But I feel like if more keep coming up and he keep escaping them, is he getting scot-free? Now, he probably got 18 more cases coming up, so that's fine. But I was like, I guess so. Because I feel like it's a difference. I feel like when we hear these consistent accusations from different people over the years that seem consistent with the behavior he's been accused of, I'm like, well, can he be held accountable at least one little time? But we'll just wait until his next case, because we know it will be another one sooner or later, because he just always gets into trouble and people keep coming out about him. Cardi B. Cardi said, bitch, I'm suing. Well, no, first of all, Cardi was saying, leave me alone about my surgeries. Okay, first let's do this. Okay, because we seen Cardi B, who was on her social media, okay, showing off herself in the gym, working out and stuff. Hold on, y'all. So she's showing off her glutes, okay, her whatever, and somebody reposted it and was like, I hate influencers who do this, get all the surgery, acting like they really be in the gym, when really if they gain more weight, they would just get surgery again. Cardi said, leave me alone, bitch. I'm responding to you. She said, look, how vocal have I been about my beliefs? Cardi B is one person, in my opinion, who always says what she's had done. She's had a tummy tuck. She's had this lipo, boobs, nose, this and that, and blah, blah, blah. I think Cardi B is one of the most honest people when it comes to her surgeries, because I'm like, you can, like, if you pull up a picture of Cardi B before, like, she looks different. She does. The nose, like, she looks different. She looks better. She has not had bad work done at all. But she has been very honest about the work she has done. And she always say, if she wanted more, she would get more. She said the thing is, I don't gain weight much, so I'm trying to gain muscle because it's harder for me to maintain fat. Also, there's this thing called visceral fat. It's fat that grows under the muscle, and you can't lipo it. Only thing you can do is work it out. And I say she know because the doctor told her. Just saying. She said that's why you see pouches on lipo girls. You have to maintain it. That's why I also said when Party Punk Self tried to go at May, I said we always hear folks say they say the doctor told them if you have lipo, you still have to work out because if not, you will just gain the stuff back. You'll gain the fat back. Okay. And truthfully, we've only seen Cardi kind of bigger when she be pregnant. When she had cold, when she had wave, of course she got pregnant, got bigger, gained weight or whatever. And so after that, they suck it on out. But they all doctors, because I watched like the bot show and all that stuff, they always say after whatever surgery, you're supposed to work out to maintain whatever they need. If you don't, you're doing it for nothing. Okay. So she said, bitch, leave me be. Leave me alone. So I can also respect anybody who does have surgery, but who after they have it, they work out to keep up. That's why so many people who have, gastric bypass surgery, who just have the surgery and they don't work out, they gain it back because it's not a quick fix. You have to maintain whatever it was you had sucked out or that you let it fall off. I don't know. Just saying. But when she heard about somebody using her likeness, oh, hell nah. So listen to this, y'all. Listen.
Cardi, and I'm going to show you how to put $16,000 in your pocket right now for free. So pay attention. The state's handing out these stacks to every single one of y'all. You don't even need a job. It's all part of a stimulus-style program to help.
I said, first of all, who the hell said that sound like Cardi? I'm like, sometimes, like the AI stuff is kind of crazy. People using people's voices to promote stuff is crazy. Like even something as simple as if somebody take, a celebrity's face or whatever and then post I shop here too. And then you're using that celebrity's either their image or their voice to promote your business. I'm like, first of all, this AI does not sound like Cardi. It doesn't. I mean, y'all fully listen.
Help Americans get back on their feet. They're sending out these health spending cards reloaded with that green every single month. Picture this, your rent. Yo, it's your girl Cardi, and I'm going to show you how to put $16,000 in your pocket right now for free. So pay attention. The state's handing out these stacks to every single one of y'all. You don't even need a job. It's all part of a stimulus-style program to help Americans get back on their feet. They're sending out these health spending cards reloaded with that green every single month. Picture this, your rent.
I said, what kind of shit is that? Now, Cardi put up the AI's crazy to my head. In a lawsuit that fell right in my lap. I love easy money. I'm like, if you really listen to it, it don't sound like Cardi. It sounds like somebody imitating Cardi. And like no tea, no shade to her heritage or whatever. The way the person talks sounds white. Like they talk too clear. Their words are too pronounced in the English way. When Cardi talks, it's very much so with an accent, and sometimes she tries to pronounce her words better, but she still has a thick accent or whatever. And I'm like, to me, when I was like,
yo, it's your girl Cardi, and I'm gonna show you how to put $16,000 in your pocket right now for free.
I said, that ain't Cardi. I said, what is it? So again, I agree. It will fool somebody like a regular person who don't really know it. But I'm like, that ain't her. And also, it ain't enough slang. Cardi uses slang in her stuff. And I'm like, no, ma'am, no, sorry, but people, look, lawyer, you're using my likeness, my voice via AI and my name to scam people. This is not even a real thing. Like, it's one thing, okay, I'm selling sponges, and I'm gonna act like Cardi B bought my sponge. Yeah, it's Cardi B, and I bought a sponge. You know what I'm saying? That's but it's like, that's because to sell a sponge. Okay, I'm just making sponge up or whatever. But to use her voice and use her likeness or whatever to promote a scam for folk to invest or give their information to people or whatever to hopefully get $16,000 free dollars from the U.S. of A. Get out of my face. Right, she ain't say money. You know what I'm saying? It's weird that people should not use other people to promote their stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's so weird. It's real scammy. It's real scammy. They got one for The Rock and Oprah? Not The Rock and Oprah. Sure. I also feel like those kind of scams are for folk who just don't pay attention. Because usually, if these artists or these actors or these people, these famous people or whatever, if they have something they're promoting, it's usually on their page. You usually can find some kind of link or them talking about it in some kind of way. If somebody said, oh, Oprah's giving out 18 mil, I'm going to write, Oprah, where? Because if you do not really I had my internet was acting up, and I called Comcast, and they was like, okay, we're gonna send a signal, and we'll have someone call you back. And so when someone called me back because the signal was sent or whatever, and they were then asking me, oh, what's your name and what's your address? And I was like, wait a minute, bitch, you called me. If you work for AT&T, if you work for Comcast, Xfinity, why do you need me to tell you my information? You should know because you calling me back. And they're like, well, no, because we call you back, we have to still verify it's you. And I'm like, bitch, just because I know I called y'all first and the signal was just sent, I'll, give you my address or whatever. I'm saying, but even I'm like skeptical, even when it's me that reached out and they had to call me back because there's so many fake things around here. Even when folks call me and say, like when folks call me from some unknown number that I don't know, I'm like, hola, because sometimes even them hearing someone say hi, they're like, okay, I can scam them. They don't answer. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hola. Adios. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you just never know. And when they call, say, hey, is this JayLee? Who is you? Like, I don't even say, yes, this is me. No. Who is this? What you want? Why? Because to me, everything is a scam unless it's someone I know. And even then, it could be one. So Cardi be suing, she should. Give her money because y'all scheming and scamming around here. Okay? Now, I feel like those are the good stories because everything else is a little bit depressing. Little bit. Wait, let's do Tierra Marie. Because we know that yesterday we had seen Hazel E, who was being interviewed by Tasha K. Okay, and she said this about Tierra Marie.
Tierra ate my what? It's giving you selling for tracks, right? I mean, well, Tierra ate my
So when Hazel E said that yesterday, was it yesterday? What's today? Today's Wednesday. Monday to whatever. I don't know. That Tasha K had promoted on her channel or whatever. Because Tasha K has an interview with Hazel E that will be on her website thing. And of course the clip that Tasha K put out went viral. But Hazel ass E bring it up. Oh, well, Tierra Marie allegedly ate my cooch. I said, bitch, what? I said, where'd that come from? Okay. And everybody said, why would you do that? Well, Tierra Marie responded. Okay, she said, bitch, not today. Get out my face. You acting stupid. I'm going to punch you in the throat. Leave me be, bitch. Okay? So Tierra Marie put up a thing and she said, you know what I'm saying? No, I mean, I spent the past year on a personal journey getting to know myself and working on myself. People say my name and slander me. I don't respond at all. But this time I will. The allegations made on me are completely false. I once looked at this woman like a sister, friend, and family. I refuse to respond with hate and anger. But what I will say, Hazel, is I wish you all the best in life. I hope one day you'll begin your journey of peace and healing. God bless you and your family. Now that's the way that we can say, bitch, fuck you. Okay? That is a nice way of saying, fuck you. Y'all don't tear from here. And we try to, even me, I'm trying to be a better person and not be rude and blah, blah, bloop, and I try to lead with love, whatever. But sometimes people like, blocked and blessed, bitch. Okay, blocked and blessed, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And her said, I hope that one day you can get some peace and be healed. Because, bitch, you was right here miserable. Because why on any green day of the world on this earth, why would you be around here saying I ate your cooch? Even if that's true, which I don't think it is. I don't. Why bring that up? Why would anybody eat your cooch for tracks? You ain't made no music. Tierra would have no reason to eat your cooch to get ahead in life. Okay? You can't get ahead in life. And it's like every time we try to give Hazel E 4 or 5 knocks on the belt of, okay, she's not down that ratchet rabbit hole no more. She's trying to be better. She learned from mistakes. Karma has slapped her in the face, and she's gotten up off her knees, and she's being blessed. And you come around here, because my thing is this: you should not want to fuck with anybody who's not fucking with you. And if you and Tierra Marie probably ain't whatever no more, why ever say, well, 120 shit? Even if she said, even if she said in the thing, I'm just joking, and Tasha just did not play the I'm just joking part or whatever, even bringing up and insinuating that somebody who you used to be that cool with ate your cooch, you are a miserable human being. And I like the fact that Tierra Marie did not respond back in like an argumentative way, because I think it's also things like, I'm not trying to be around here fussing with no bitch about me eating her cooch, period. So, because I feel like had Tierra Marie responded back, in anger or whatever, that would have just made Hazel E want to clap back too. And sometimes, in my opinion, some artists say things, and I mean artists, celebs, whoever, people say things to irk people's nerves, to cause conflict and cause argumentative things, so that way the blogs pick it up. Hence, Tasha putting out the clip of the interview with the blogs picked up. Hazel saying what she said with the blog picked up. Tierra responded with the blogs picked up. And it can be a back and forth thing. But I'm healing. I'm healing now. The one thing I will say is I ain't ate no cooch. But leave me be. And I hope you feel better later on in life. Okay, get out my face. So Hazel E to me always is like right on the undercusp of being just a slick can of oil that no one wants in their car. Okay? Now, y'all take one little second and like the video, please. Now, what's left? Let me see. Did Tierra did okay? Well, we just have the major people left. We already got down to Cardi B. Let's get to the Halle Bailey. Okay, so Halle Bailey out here having to defend her honor in these not YouTube streets, in these blog streets, because her boyfriend Diddy G posted about an experience she had at nail salon. Now, I want to first say this. as a person who goes to nail salons, sometimes the people at the nail salons, they do be rude. Okay. And sometimes you want to go off. Okay. But DDG posted, this place is racist towards black people. They kicked my girlfriend out while doing her nails. Please give them 1 star. They don't deserve business perfect nails. Now I'm like, first of all, that's the one thing we should not do. Okay. So what DDG did to me was stupid. Dumb. Idiotic. In my opinion. Only because once Halle told her side, while I agree we should not patronize businesses that are mean and rude to us, it's something else to make people like go after the business. That part I don't agree with. But sometimes you piss. This is my thing. Sometimes you piss, your girl call you upset, your girl call you crying, and you piss, it's scorched earth. So I also get going scorched earth. It's the equivalent of my dude called me and said, hey, this chick at the restaurant messed up my food because I'm going to cuss ass out. Sometimes your person call you and say that something happened, you get pissed off and you react. You can't do that in y'all business. But however, young folk are reactors, okay? So my critique to him is stop being a reactor. I get she called you crying and upset, you were pissed off, whatever, but sir, just stop. Sir, stop. So what had happened was he posted that, right? Okay. So we then seen somebody say, oh, y'all arguing because why you kicked my girl out. The nail salon people said, not true, she was late 35 minutes, we just didn't take her. Okay, so again, there's already confusion. Now, this is the owner of the nail salon. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. They're ruining me. They're ruining me. They're ruining my business. Somebody feel for me. Let's listen to what she said.
And I am owner of the Perfect Nail Salon. Today we had an accident. We had a call and client who was loyal, and she was a couple times already at our salon, and she was totally happy. That's why she was coming back, and she offered to so many of her friends to our place. And we know that people, like, it's not random people came. They came and they said from who they coming from, which is.
And that be thing when you are a person and you find a place you like or whatever, you say, hey, I love this place. Y'all should go there. It's great, 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 blah, blah, blue. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, hey, she was promoting.
Just thank you so much. We trying to be the best at the market. Anyways, she made appointment today at 3 p.m. for her and her sister. Later, she called me back and she said, like, unfortunately, they can't be on time, and she wanted to reschedule 30 minutes late, which I said, I'm sorry, we are fully booked today, and we can't take you Layla, and I am owner of if you're gonna be 30 minutes late. Then she said, okay. She came 15 minutes late, which is normal, and I said, yes, 10-15 minutes, you can be late, but not more. Like, she came 15 minutes. We started doing her manicure because she had mani and pedicure, same like services. Then we switched her to pedicure, and then I asked, where's your sister? Because it was already 20 minutes. And I said, like, unfortunately, it's already a long time, so we can't take her because we have next appointment in 40 minutes.
So that's the thing. It's two different stories, okay? Because if I have an appointment and I'm late for the appointment, but if you like, let's hear both. Let's listen.
And she said, no, she's already coming and she's parking. At the end of the day, she was late 35 minutes. And of course, like I said, like, I'm really sorry. Like, I know you are a loyal client. It's not your first time you come, but if you're gonna be 30 minutes late, people texting bad reviews. They comment on all my Instagrams. They commenting very bad stuff. Like I'm really scared. And just because you're famous,
Now she's scared.
where's the like?
Where's the justice? Officer, girl, where's it? I got it. Where's the justice?
Where's the justice? Where's the fucking justice?
Because why?
Where's the how to say that? Like I'm really scared. People text.
So that's what that lady said.
Layla.
So Halle then came with her version. Okay. Now, I'm going to say this. Okay. I'm going to say this. I believe Halle. I believe Halle. Only because I feel like we've seen and we've heard of nail salons, especially those who are of, other places. You know what I'm saying? I believe this is a Russian nail shop that does something, whatever. But, just sometimes we've known them to be rude to us. But Halle then came to defend herself because DDG asked to put out a damn tweet.
So I'm driving, but I wanted to come on here and share what happened to me today. So why is it giving me a new route? Hold on. So do you guys remember a few weeks ago when I had told you I had discovered this amazing nail place and how it's like a place where they do Russian manicures and it's
what's a Russian manicure? Think about it. What's a Russian manicure?
It's amazing and la la la. And I'm gonna keep going back to that place. Well, listen to this. So Chloe just got back in town and she always has her nails done really nice all the time and never really needs them done, but she needed her toes done. So I told her about this place. I'm like, well, come with me today to the place I've been telling you about, the Russian manicure place. Like, it's good. So we were excited to go.
I Googled Russian manicure. It says a Russian manicure is a dry manicure, so no soaking in water required. The technique consists of very precise cuticle work, often involving a nail drill and other special equipment to clean and remove excess skin around the nail bed. Okay. That's fine.
I set the appointment for 3:10, right? I called the lady back and I made sure I'm going to get there early. My sister has something right before, so she might be a few minutes late. Is that okay? And she told me, of course, that's okay. 15, 20 minutes late is okay. Mind you, I'm thinking the appointment is at 3:10. So I get there early, like at 3, they start taking off my Gel X. Everything's going well. I'm getting excited. My sister's coming. I'm like, ooh, I can't wait for her to relax. Everything, have a good time too. So I get there and immediately, like, the lady starts saying, where's your sister? You need to check her in, da 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 da. And I'm like, oh, she's on her way. I told you, like, she was going to be a few minutes late. She's on her way, though. How long? Because we have back-to-backs. Mind you, no one is in this place. It's empty. There's like one girl getting her nails done.
And that's something else. Like, when you go to it, like, it's weird because going to a nail salon, we've seen them either rush people, they do things really, really fast, they mess up and don't care, they do be rude, hurry up. But you also have had, people who come into nail salons or whatever, and they're rude, and they're like, just not compassionate about people's time. They come in late and all these things. So I think it's a catch-22. But I think the fact that both the lady and Halle both said, well, she told her up front, hey, we running late. Okay, cool. 15, 20 minutes, fine. And my thing is, if Halle got there early, well, probably because black folk don't do Russian manicures. You know what I'm saying? While I am an advocate for we should always try our best to use black services, everybody don't just only want to use black services. You know what I'm saying? So, but back to this thing. I think it's a catch-22 because you feel like, well, I told you I'm running late. And you said, cool. I then came in early. And I come in early. So you asked me about my sister. Well, she on the way. She on the way.
And no one else is in there but me. I'm like, okay. She said she's like 9 minutes away. And then she like starts giving me faces. Like 9 minutes isn't going to work. So I'm slowly but surely starting to get a little bit irritated because I'm like, wait a minute. Like, I have been a consistent customer here for the past few weeks. I've brought like them so many people.
So a lot of folks keep cracking jokes like, what you mean a consistent customer for a few weeks? You know, I don't know how often she get her nails done. I don't know how often. You know, she gets her toes or nails done in, you know, a month. She may go every week to get her stuff done. And so she's been there 3 or 4 times. So to me, if you've been somewhere 3 or 4 times, you've paid them 3 or 4 times, you've had other folks come there, to me, that do sound like you're being you're being a customer that's trying to help the business. Okay. Because even if I haven't came, even if I have not come there for months or years, if I've sent 40 people to your business, I am a consistent customer. I'm also sending you customers too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to make it seem like, oh, because it's Halle, you know, it should be ignored because of him. I feel like it's about respect. And it sounds like from up front, hey, we gonna be running late. Is it cool?
My glam team goes there now to get their nails done. Like, I have really brought them a lot of customers, and I just can't believe that they're acting this way over 9 minutes. So I start getting frustrated, right? And the Aries in me, I'm trying not to turn up like that.
And look, I can agree when somebody, this is my thing. Sometimes it don't be about what the argument or what the disagreement is. The issue be how you talking to me. And I'm a firm believer in, even if there is some kind of issue going on, bitch, don't get disrespectful. Okay, respect me. I will respect you, and we won't have no issues. Okay. So what it sounds like is the situation was how she was being talked to and how they were kind of badgering her a little bit about Chloe being there. But that's just my opinion. Okay. Is how you talk to people that sometimes causes simple situations, simple disagreements to escalate because, bitch, who you talking to? Not me.
And I'm just like, you know what, Halle, just breathe. Chloe will be here soon. It's going to be okay. She keeps going at me, talking about, well, then she finally goes, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to cancel her. She can't get hers done today. While I'm in the chair already. And then I start saying, excuse me, ma'am. Literally, like, I have been here. I told you that she was going to be late on the phone already before we set the appointment. And now you're telling me when my sister is 5 minutes away now that she's canceled while she's on her way? I'm like, that's not right. Like, and I've been a consistent customer. I've always been on time. Everything else, like, you can't just take the benefit of the doubt and be like, you know what, this girl has been good, like, we can wait a few minutes.
And I also want to say this, in my opinion, if I have an appointment booked with you, right? I have an appointment booked with you, and my appointment is for an hour. I have an hour appointment booked with you. I do feel like when I get there, you should be able to say, well, since you're 30 minutes late, I can only do a Maddie, not a Petty, because I have another person after you. So because I fully feel like my appointment was for a certain time. And unless I got there and you can't do nothing for me, like, let me do a little something. And like, but I also am not a person where I'm like late for appointments. You know what I'm saying? I may be late for work, but I ain't late for appointments. So I feel like if you have a nail appointment and my appointments, if I'm getting a mani-pedi, that may take an hour, and I get there 20 minutes late, you can't still do my mani? To cancel my whole appointment, I'm here. That would aggravate me more than someone saying, "Hey, because you was this late and I have another appointment, I cannot do your full thing. I can only do maybe a mani or a pedi, which one you want, or I would have to cancel you entirely." You know what I'm saying? The simple fix would have been for her to book later appointments for the both of them. I can agree with that too. And I feel like this is the thing to where you're either trying to fix the situation or make it worse, because you knew they were coming late before they got there. Halle got there first, and she got there early, and knew the other was on the way. So like you knew things were gonna run a little bit late. Okay, and my thing is, if you can wait 20, you can wait 30. And then say, hey, when you get here, you can only get one thing because I don't have the time. I don't have the time. So sometimes it do confuse me when somebody book you for an appointment and then they'll cancel it as if they can't do nothing now. But bitch, wasn't my appointment? Then you booked me for an hour and a half? How I lose out on the other hour? Now, if you getting braids or like a hairstyle that is it's a full hairstyle, I get that. I can't do a ponytail in an hour. That's different. But I'm like, hey, you want a mani-pedi? You can only get one or the other because your ass is late. You're late.
But you're gonna have an attitude with me and try to. So I'm starting to get upset, and then me and the lady start going back and forth because. After all, I've been a loyal customer and everything, and you're mad about 9 minutes, and she keeps going at me. And so I don't know if you guys know, but if you go to these like,
and I wonder if because she keeps saying I got there early. So don't base it on the time I got there. Because Chloe coming late after me. So the appointment was at 3:10. If I get there 10 minutes early, the time I got there don't matter for my sister. I don't know.
It's a Russian manicure place. So their English is good, but they're like kind of really, how do I explain it? They're really direct. So sometimes some of the things that they say like comes off like it's being rude just because their tone of voice. But other times I would just, not really take it that seriously. But this girl, she was like literally, she walked over to my chair and is arguing with me about this. So at this point, I'm really upset and we're going back and forth. And then Chloe walks in and she's like, I'm so sorry, but you're going to have to be canceled. And I said, you know what? In the middle of my toes being taken off, I'm like, you know what? It's okay. We will just take our business elsewhere. And I get up, my feet still wet, my hands still all powdery. And I'm like, it's okay. Like, no worries. Because I'm not going to let you tell me that my sister can't get her nails done, but I'm going to sit here and get my nails done. No.
I mean, yeah, me and my sister will leave. Me and my sister will leave for sure. And again, I think my thing is, Halle didn't make it an issue. DDG did. And because he then made it an issue, she has to then say something back about what he has now made a public situation. Because had he not said nothing, she would not have had to come on and say anything either. But look, my issue is always is how you talk to me. I don't think she's upset at their rules. I think she was upset at how they handled her and how they talked to her. And I'm a firm believer. Respect is deserved. You know what I'm saying? Until you do something dumb, I'll give you respect. So I think people are trying to blame her when one, she did not make the situation public. DDG did for one. And for two, I also feel like it's just don't get an attitude with me. Don't be rude towards me. You know, and if I feel like you're being rude towards me, the conversation changes. I'm going to match your energy. You know what I'm saying? And even her saying like how they talk sometimes can come off very direct and very forward, and it may not really be rude, but we back and forth in it. Leave me be. Leave me be, bitch. But once you say my sister cancel, okay, well, I'm gonna leave too. All right, we done. And I think had DDG not came forth and said nothing, it wouldn't have been a public issue.
Like, no. So I got up and we both got up out of there. And I said, you know what? God bless you. Have a wonderful day. I didn't get attitude-y as Aries as I could have. Chloe said I was still really nice. But I just told her that is unacceptable and rude because I've been a loyal customer. So that really disappointed me. I got so upset, I started crying. Chloe was laughing at me and was like, Halle, it's okay, it's okay. But I got really upset because...
Y'all know she, look. Y'all know she pregnant. Y'all know she emotional. Okay, look, if she's pregnant, because we also had to put that into account. Is she pregnant, hormonal, she tired and all that? You know, it could be that her emotions is all over the place. Okay, she admitted they were late, but this is the guy that her. I think this is the thing. The point is, she's saying, "Yeah, we were running late," but I told her that. Okay, so that point, that's out the window. The thing I think her issue is how they talk to her. For one, I told y'all we were running late for two, so you knew that before we got here. But then once I get here, you talking to me rudely and I don't like it, and I'm pregnant, leave me alone. And my sister get here, okay, and she can get herself done, and I'm sad, I'm mad, I want to go. So again, to me, it's not a big issue, but she came out and said something about it, and that's her thing. Okay, so I'm not on nobody's side. I see it from all sides. It could have been handled differently all across the board, but I'm like, at the end of the day, sometimes folk do be rude and sometimes folk do be late. It's that simple. Okay, one back scratches the other. Now, after that, people were saying how this lady be rude to people. They was posting reviews like, oh, you know what I'm saying? She be rude or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And that be something else. Sometimes when regular play, like even how we had the stuff in Atlanta, where folk were like, okay, these restaurants or whatever, they always be rude and rush or fuck whatever. You can't get takeout or whatever. It's bad service. And then when T. Lee went to Atlanta and he showed all the ass, oh, somebody is exposing the rudeness of people in these businesses. Now, we all know for a fact in our own cities that we have people at restaurants, spas, hair salons, or whatever that we see be rude, but we don't call their ass out sometimes. And if, I'm saying if, okay, if the post is right and she's been rude before, and that's how she is it bad that now someone is saying, well, no, she do be rude? Just saying. Just saying. Because what you want me to do? Everybody wrong. Okay, anyway. Let's hope. Oh, now Halle did speak and she said, look, y'all, it's not that serious. I just was explaining my day on Snapchat and did not name any names. We went to another salon and still got our nails done beautifully. Let's allow everyone be nice to everyone and calm down about some nails, please. Calm down. Because in my opinion, all of us, all people have complained about something that we did that a business did not like because of their rules and we was upset. Be that a wait time at a restaurant and somebody got seated first. Be that your nails, your hairstylist, late fees, your hairstylist rules. Everybody has complained about something. The difference is she's a public figure and she complained and it became a public thing. Okay. But I mean, She just complained. And again, I told y'all she pregnant, probably, allegedly. Anyway, let's get to the foolishness of these men's child being accused of all kind of stuff here and there. And I'm like, is everybody getting accused? Is everybody? They're facing lawsuits and stuff. It's like popping up out the woodwork, okay? Popping up out the wood of the work. Because I'm like, Lord Jesus, somebody help me because I can't keep up with it. Because let's see, we got Halle, Bishop is last, okay, Jamie and Puff of the Daddy. So a lot of things have been happening and going wrong for Puff of the Daddy. Okay, Puff of the Daddy around here. Y'all, hold on. I think my alarm going off my room. Hold on, y'all. Like the video real fast. Like the video real fast. Nope, I was hearing things. Anyway, a lot of things going on for Puff of the Daddy. Okay, now we know he's already settled with Cassie. We know that, you know what I'm saying, he said, well, I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. Well, some folks said, well, Diddy, guess what? It's in now per Radar Online. Now, y'all know Sean John be so still up there in Macy's. Okay, now I don't know who's wearing it, but it was still being sold. Okay, and Sean John had been sold at Macy's for years upon years upon years. Per Radar Online, it says his label, the Sean John label, will not be available in department stores anymore or on the website. First of all, who's still wearing Sean John? Who? I don't know who, but I feel like it can't be a coincidence, okay, that it's not being known that, okay, they're phasing out Sean John. They're phasing it out, okay? And it says since the early fall. That was around now. That was around now. So that's more money he losing. More money, more money, more money he losing. Okay. Then they were saying that the Diego brand that he's suing said guess what? That man out here with cases on him, that don't fit our brand. Okay. He should not be the face of De Leon tequila if he round here the face of assault. Okay. Now they've been battling back and forth. Diddy said they owe me some money. They said no, we don't. Okay. But they said That's allegedly Diego recently submitted legal documentation to the courts in the hope of having Diddy removed as a face of De Leon. Because again, you know, it can tarnish our brand. It can tarnish our brand. Now, that's the thing that comes with being accused of stuff. It's just the accusation of what you did can ruin your life, the business life, whatever. Anything can happen that people feel like you around here on B of the S. Okay, on B of the S. So Puff may also be losing the faith of the De Leon brand. Now, I ain't seen Puff hold up De Leon in a minute. Hold it up, waving there. But again, I do feel like when a person has been accused of something so heavy and basically did nothing to defend themselves besides sell it, it's like people will look at you like you guilty. That's why we always say when somebody accuses somebody of something, and if it's not true, they should be able to face consequences, because once you accuse somebody of something, that accusation cannot be removed. It's always around there. So if he would have, in my opinion, at least tried to defend himself versus settling, it may have at least felt like, because he wasn't going to say, yes, I did it. I was this, I was that. I hired the hoes with big dicks or whatever. I did it all. Okay. So we knew he would not come out and say that. But like, I feel like there was no real defense or proof of defending yourself that came out. It was to the settlement. So DeLeon saying, get him out of our face. Get him out of our face immediately. Okay. Now, also, we had watched Joe Budden. Now, I did not know. It says Joe Budden explains why he edited out his opinion on Diddy and Cassie. What if he did some of that shit, like the violent stuff? Now, let's listen to what Joe said.
So tell us why you did it, because you wanted to. Now you're about to explain.
Oh, man. Well, I did it for legal reasons. One, I did it for a myriad of reasons. But first and foremost, the legal portion, which is, yeah, nah, y'all ain't about to clip me up or clip us up or clip this set up and just attach it to whatever story and narrative you want to attach it to.
Now, this is the thing. I get what he's saying. He's saying, like, if I would have came out and said this or that or that and this, because of how the blogs work, where they take clips of what we say and make it be their narrative. I'm like, okay. But I feel like they're going to do that anyway. So it's like, why edit yourself and not just say what you want to say? Because there's always the proof of what you said, even if the clip ain't that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like not saying nothing or editing out what you feel is a cop-out move.
I've been on this here internet a long time before some of y'all was born out there. I know how it goes. And I know how the blog sites work on a slow weekend.
Mm-hmm. Now that's true, because we've seen it. Sometimes if it is a slow news week, the blogs will pick up and make up stuff. And if you don't do your due diligence and look at a full clip of things, you can easily get swept up in somebody else's narrative.
And I know what they do from experience because they mostly use me to do it.
They use a lot of people, not just you, Joe.
I don't be trying to give them nothing. I be in my little hut somewhere and they go dig something up. They say that you're responding to something that you're not responding to. They take one piece, and if they think you're talking about it, they...
Okay.
So play with us like that.
But I think a part of why sometimes blogs do, I think when you are a podcaster in Joe's high level of podcasting, when y'all be pussyfooting around the topic, when y'all will be talking about something but don't want to say what it is, you should never leave it up for interpretation. So while the blogs do twist stuff, people do twist stuff. It's called clickbait. The same way you have some people on YouTube who will put up a title of a thing to make people come watch, and that don't be what it is. Or they make it seem like, oh, guess what? I know how much Bill Cosby paid Lisa Bonet back in the day. And it'd be like, well, allegedly, 2 people said they heard that he might have, and it don't be true. You know what I'm saying? But what my thing with him is, if you just say what you talking about and not try to be talking in code, people would not be making up shit.
Okay. 1. 2, what if that nigga did all that shit he's accused of? Like in the rumors.
Then you say what you said. Because giving an opinion about accusations do not have to be about saying, yes, the person is guilty. I saw it, they're guilty. Sometimes, or most of the times, it's just you giving your opinion on the narrative, be it true or false. So you give your opinion on both ways. You don't have to condemn a person if you feel like it might not be true. You can say, if what like we do, if this is true, if what Kathy said was true, that is horrible. If what Kathy alleged Puff did, he's a monster. And you can also then say, but if what she says is a lie, she ain't shit a line on that man. You can that could be your opinion.
That sounds like a headache.
Why would I want to inherit that? What if he did some of that shit? Like the violent stuff.
What headache with that? I don't understand.
No. Because if he's gonna do that to Kid Cudi.
You saying that?
Yo, Joe, stop.
I'm keeping it cool. I'm keeping it cool.
Joe, don't do that, Joe. Come on. No, come
Stop.
on.
This ain't time for your internet
okay.
shit that you do.
I'm
This
not-
is real shit going on. If some of that is true, then why would you want to inherit that?
It ain't even about inheriting it. It's about having a conversation. And that's why I said before, it's so many people who are reluctant to even have an opinion on the possibility that is true. That's why I feel like it's been a hush-hush thing. It's a hush-hush, and it should not be, because a person can have an opinion based on an accusation. Because if somebody they don't know personally gets accused of something, they have an opinion. That be the gotcha. When people have opinions on things, people they don't know, that become huge stories that they don't know personally, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Become a huge story, and they have a full-fledged opinion on that. If you are not willing to get on your platform of being a commentary-based platform and give your goddamn commentary on the situation, what is you podcasting for? Why are you being paid to talk if you don't want to talk? It's weird that it's like you kind of want to talk about it, but not really. You'll have the other folks around you talk about it, but not really. But if somebody else is accused of something and you're not cool with them, or with a full-fledged conversation. So it's like you either do not want to discuss it at all, and it's not a topic on your channel or your podcast, or you discuss it. It's really that simple, because, you know, each person who's a podcaster, YouTuber, whatever, you choose what you want to discuss. But when you make a choice to talk about it, but not really talk about it, that be what's weird. And it make it seem like you don't have nothing to say. Or because you can't, call him innocent, that you don't want to have that conversation. It's weird. I don't know. Now we did Macy's. I gotta be sure I get it because I want to take everything off as I do it. We did that one. Now some of y'all may not be old enough to remember Harv. If you are old like me, in your 40s, even maybe your late 30s, you remember Harv, okay, from back in the day in Bad Boy. He was always around. He was always a weird person because, in my opinion, he was skinny but fat, and it'd be weird. Okay, it'd be weird. And he was a close associate with Puff. Okay, he was on and with Bad Boy back there. Okay, he was around back then. Okay, and he's now being accused of essay and harassment. Okay, from a former assistant. He used to be the president of Bad Boy. Okay, this is per Rolling Stone. He used to be the president of Bad Boy. And he's being sued for allegedly grooming an SA, his assistant. They filed a complaint in New York. And I believe that the same person, the same attorney who handled Cassie's case with Diddy is this person's lawyer too. Now, I was like, back in the day, he seems weird. It says that he used his position of authority as plaintiff's boss to groom, exploit, and harass her. He engaged in a year-long pattern of grooming the plaintiff, leading to harassment of the plaintiff and an SA. Y'all know what SA means. Okay. You know what SA means. I'm trying to see if it gives the details of it. But it supposedly happened. Let me see. Like back in 2007. So it's from a while ago. Okay. We don't know. The person is under Jane Doe. So we don't know who it is. But I just feel like it's just, what is happening? Everybody been accused of everything, and it's like everybody's coming out. It's coming up out the woodwork. It's coming up out the woodwork, and because I think people feel like anybody close to Puff could have been doing what Puff was doing. Okay, even if it is as simple as one executive, forcing somebody to bend to their whim, that's what it is. So we have that allegation that's going to be going to court or whatever. We don't know if they're going to settle. Also, Jimmy Iovine out here also being accused, child, of stuff. An unnamed person he's from Interscope Records, about SA. And I say, child, it's the season of it. Okay, it is the season. I'm sorry, I misquoted. The lawyer who handled Kathy's case is handling this case, not the Herb case. This case, so that lawyer is handling this case too. But I was like, get him. It says an unnamed woman is suing him for SA, forcible touching and sexual harassment and retaliation. I was like, not in retaliation. Not in retaliation. It says there was multiple instances of abuse, forcible touching, including a specific incident of sexual misconduct in New York back in 2007. And that's all they kind of said. So this is a brand new thing or whatever. It's not as much information out about it. But again, everybody around here getting called out. Everybody. What you mean? I mean everybody. You hear me? Everybody. And we can't ignore it. Jamie the Foxx been accused of SA, of a situation that happened back in 2015. Now, there's a bit more details about the Jamie Foxx situation, the lady who filed a lawsuit, who she was saying, and according to TMZ, according to them, okay, it says back in 2015 at Catch New York and the Roof, I guess is the place or whatever, around 11 p.m., the plaintiff arrived to be seated in a rooftop lounge and bar. She noticed Jamie Foxx a table away. Around 1 a.m., the plaintiff's friend asked Foxx if he'd take a photo with her, and the plaintiff said, okay, sure, baby girl, anything for you. She said that he seemed intoxicated at the time. She claimed he took more photos and commented, wow, you have that super amount of body. You smell so good. And told her she looked like Gabrielle Union. So that means she black. Jane, though, claimed that Foxx pulled her by the arm to the back area of the rooftop where he allegedly placed both hands on her waist, moved them on her top, rubbed her boobs. And then when she tried to step away, it said she claimed she attempted to step away and noticed a security guard and others who saw what happened, but they chose to walk away. It then said he slid his hands under her pants and he was out here finger popping. Out here finger popping in the club. And y'all know what finger popping mean, okay? I have finger popping, a cooch and butts talks. You hear me? I was like, Jamie, out here finger popping in the club. A drunk Jamie out here finger popping a chick in a club. She says her friend came over and saw what was happening, and then Jamie stopped touching her. She claimed she was injured and had to undergo medical treatment and suffered pain and suffering and emotional distress as a result of the SA abuse and assault and battery. I was like, girl. Now look. I said, God. Because I've never got that vibe from Jamie. I just haven't. And if he's guilty, Jamie would. Child. Y'all, look. Men, stop. Stop. Even if this was back in 2015, which was 8 years ago, and if she, I don't understand people who just randomly put their fingers in strangers. I just don't understand it. I never can understand anybody who just put their fingers in people who they don't know. Like, why would you want to do that? For what? Nobody should be around here stop finger popping people. Now, y'all know we have, look, because we believe Cassie. But why I feel like some folk don't believe this about Jamie. That Jamie Foxx was in a club, a lounge, intoxicated, and was finger popping some chick we say looked like Gabrielle Union. And child, that's what they be saying, that we ain't never seen that man with a black woman. Not ever. Not ever. Okay. So I feel like Jamie, like I feel for this one because Jamie Foxx seems to be even though he likes other race women. That's whatever. But I've never gotten a feel for him of him being someone who would violate somebody and be finger popping people. Now, when they said that Cuba Gooding Jr. did it, it made sense. We've seen him out here being a bit reckless or whatever. But I feel like we've only heard like good things about him. So I'm like, it's just stupid. It's dumb. It's dumb. But again, it's a whole new lawsuit. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Will Jamie settle? Will Jamie say quickly, hey, let's settle it. This is get out the or will he say, I ain't do it, let's go to court? And I said, we shall see. But the thing about that is too, people can feel like, well, that's a cop-out because it's hard to prove essay. And because it's hard to prove essay, if you do allow someone to take you to court and you force them to, find or provide proof, it doesn't mean that it didn't happen. So that's the hard thing about this. But I don't know. But the lady said that she went to the hospital, that's a fact, because she needed some medical attention because he finger popped her too much. He finger popped her too much. So we shall see. I want to see how all these lawsuits will pan out. You know what I'm saying? Because I need to see how it's gonna pan out. Because Jesus got to be a fence around somebody. Who else? I think the last thing may be Bishop Robbery. It may just be the Bishop of the Robbery, and then that's it. We did that. Yep, y'all. Guess what it's time? Guess what it's time for? Bishop Robbery. Yes. Now look, y'all. I told y'all before that Bishop Robbery have to have something new around here. Okay, in order for us to talk about him, because sometimes saying, child, I'm around here minding my business, honey. And I was scrolling social media trying to find Bishop Robbery page. And while I'm scrolling, this popped up. What? We just said that when Cuba was accused, it makes sense. And then we see 19 minutes ago that Hollywood Unlocked said that he got 2 new lawsuits. I'm like, is it from reasons? Because if you recently being dumb, then Jesus needs to fix it. Because you just was involved in some things. Child, we'll get the Cubans. I don't have the capacity in my brain. Because everybody getting sued. Y'all, look, everybody, y'all, everybody. I don't know this man, but this a former NFL star. I'm gonna have to ask him who this man is. 1994, 1990. Everybody, everyone. People we do know, folks we don't know. It's like, what the hell is going on? Let me find Bishop Robbery. Let's get to Bishop Robbery so y'all can see why I'm finna fuss this man out. Oh, he took it down. Oh. So yesterday, it's a good thing that we do screenshots around here. Because y'all, I'm sure y'all know Really BTV. Really BTV was doing Scotty's panel. She's also a YouTuber. She's also a fellow black woman. Also a fellow plus size black woman. And y'all know me. I gotta support her. I gotta support us because some folks don't. And you know what? The reason I speak up for other plus size women is because some folk don't. You know what I'm saying? Some folk don't speak up for us, and you can tell how some folk don't have fat friends. They be rude. Anyway, Really B is also a person who I know I got a screenshot because I was like, nope, did not say some dumb shit like that. Some dumb shit like that. Let me send it to my computer because we have to discuss it. So, there you go. Really B is also a YouTuber who covers Bishop Robbery stuff. Okay. All up and through. And I feel like a lot of people discuss Bishop Robbery. A lot of people discuss his antics. You know, he is a public figure at this point in time. He is somebody who, in my opinion, let me stop sharing and then share this picture of what he had put up. Because, and I also feel like stand in your shit. If you're going to be messy and petty and try to comfort folk, you know, don't take it down when you get called out for it. Okay? So I was like, I woke up today and I seen Terrence, you know, giving the real tea, who was like, I can't believe, you know, Bishop Robbery, what he called Bishop, by whatever his name was. The Bishop Robbery, because I call him Bishop Robbery. Bishop Robbery, you know, was saying this about my friend and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what happened? Who? What did he say? Who he said something? I'm like, was it me, bitch? Was it me? I don't know. And so when he had made a post, and I found out it was Really BTV. Because Really BTV was on live, I think yesterday. And she was discussing, she was basically just reading transcripts of stuff that has to do with Bishop Robbery. And discussing that, her opinion on that, and blah, blah, blah. So as you see, this is what he had up on his page earlier today. Okay? And he had made a post, posted Really B. So he had got a screen grab from her live from last night, posted that up on his page. You see, put right here, you will not bully me because I'm a bishop. Keep my name and my family names out your mouth. Then you won't have to worry about me clapping back. I'm not Jesus. I'm just Bishop. But I feel like I want to touch on one thing. He keeps saying people bullying him. Sir, no one's bullying you. Well, I take that back. Really B wasn't bullying you. Okay? Because to my knowledge, Really B did not go to that man's page and comment on that man's page and, you know, comment and stuff. She was on her channel talking to her followers about your legal issues and stuff going on with you. That's not bullying. That's having a conversation. So he keeps saying, bullying, 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 so-and-so bullying me. Bullying, 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 so-and-so is bullying me. And I'm like, sir, no one is bullying you. No one is bullying you at all. because I listened to the live she did, and I'm like, she wasn't bullying you. She was cracking jokes about the shit that you got going on. Now, he also the picture of Really B that he posted to me was him one fat shaming and trying to be slick as can of oil and not knowing, bitch, you need to cut it out because you keep. I'm a class clown. What's up with we? Now the photo he put up, which I also feel like you're childish, you're stupid, okay? And so this is what the bishop put up on his page, okay? Then he put, which I felt like was a threat. Have you seen her? She ate all of the donuts. $50 reward if you can tell me her location. Why you want her location? When any grown man say, hey, let me know her location, you upset, it make me mad. Okay, then gonna say description, no neck. She has a neck. Wig, I don't know what BLOUND, blonde. What is blonde? What is blonde? And then that's her, she has blonde hair. And hair color bald. He likes calling folk bald. Okay, he loves calling people bald. And I feel like the reason why some folk come for him and his wife is because it's because of what he says about how women look. He called Tasha K a bald headed ski jumper. He had called the prophetess lady back on the live with Larry Reid a while ago last year. He called her a fat blimp. He called Pam, who is the Pam who does YouTube as well and goes over his cases or whatever. He called her I think he called her bald or something dumb. Okay, but he's consistently critiquing women's looks because they are commenting about his legal issues, his lawsuits, his complaints, and all this stuff. The church, okay, the trial, and all the. I'm like, what do you mean? And he keeps making it seem as if people is bullying him, and not the fact that you are not a public figure, bruh. Okay, and then part of that means that you be on bullshit and folk discuss it. So, honey, Terrence read that man down. Terrence went off. I don't think Really be to my knowledge. I don't think she supplied to him in any big capacity. But I'm like, the fact that we now see he took it down. But oh no, he first went live. So early today, which I did not know he was gonna do. I was gonna be discussing him posting her picture, which I felt like it was rude because nobody is around here discussing him and how he looks. No one is talking about how he looks. They talk about his antics. They discuss his trials, his accusations, his charges. That is what people be doing. And you can have it both ways where you feel like, oh, I love it when folk, post me and I get attention. I love to tag the blog and let them talk about people when they want to. But then say if anyone does not agree and they question your bishopness, they question your honesty, they discuss the case, your lawyers act, they discuss all this. Oh, now they bullying you. She didn't come to you. You went to her. You went to her page and found her stuff. If you stop Googling yourself, Bishop only finds shit because he Googled himself. If you would stop Googling people, or Googling yourself, you would not know what anyone is saying. Because why does it can be people right now could be talking cash money crap by me. I have no idea. They don't come to me with it. When anybody says about me to other people on their platforms and they don't come to me, I don't care. For what? You can't bully me if I don't know. That's not bullying. Bullying means you are consistently going at people and making their lives a living hell. Bullying means you are contacting them to make sure they know you think they is a scoundrel, a scammer, a liar, a whore, or whatever people think they think is. That's a bullying. You can't say that people is bullying you who don't come to you with nothing. They're having a conversation the same way your cousins or whoever and your family or whoever, anybody you know who is talking about you but don't tell it to you, they're not bullying you. They're discussing your shit. Now, I've said before, I agree. People who use his name is usually how he finds folks. I have never called that man, but I don't ever say that man's real name. Not for any other reason besides I don't want to get any clout or attention off that man's name. Folks who come to see me, come to see me. Discuss things, okay? So that's some of us. Now, other folk who do use his name, I don't think there's anything wrong with that because they're having a conversation. But I'm like, he be looking for his name. He be Googling his name. And that's how you find some things, okay? So we have about 15, 13 minutes of him talking. Let's get to it.
A lot of different inboxes and people saying, Bishop, why did you post that? Because I know it was a bunch of controversy what I posted.
It wasn't a bunch of controversy. It wasn't worldwide news. But people in the YouTube can see, and people who follow him was like, now why the fuck would you post that? Now for what? For why? Because of the thing. The only people who saw Really B's stuff is folks who follow Really B. It wasn't as if Really B's video made it to the blog, made it to New York News, made it to CNN or whatever. She was on her channel talking.
I post this YouTuber who I don't know, but just continuously try to defame my name and my family and just on and on and on and over and over and over again, just always saying very foul things about me. Now, a lot of YouTubers.
I don't think she said nothing foul, in my opinion.
And a lot of bloggers, they've made a career off of talking about Bishop Whitehead.
No. It's called commentary. It's called conversation. And a lot of folks have made a career, not even a career, but a lot of people will be around here just having conversations. But it's only when you do crazy stuff that don't make no sense. Because if you up there preaching, we will leave you alone.
But at some point, it gets very tiring, And, me, I was the class comedian, man. Like.
But your jokes are lame. Your jokes are, because I was, when I mentioned to him that Bishop went after Really B, and he was like, he gonna put you on the prayer list. I said, the Bishop put me on his prayer list, it's gonna be a battle. I said, because all he can say about me is I'm fat. Okay, but what's next? Like, after you call somebody fat, what's the next insult? The only thing he said about her was she was plus size. He then had different insults because of her size. However, she's not wearing a wig. Ain't no wrong with how she look. It is what it is. But folk can read you for filth because of your life, your prison situations, your crimes, your missing wife. Okay, your cousin Eric on Love and Hip Hop. It's a lot of things that people can say about you, but you only like to crack jokes on mainly a person's weight and how long their hair is. He loved calling folks fat or blimps and blah blah bloop, and he loved calling people bald. Those are his two insults. But sir, when you fuss with somebody who does this for a living, when you come for folk who does YouTube and conversations for a living, we have more jokes for your ass.
And I'm getting all these inboxes and these Bishop, let your haters Bishop, why don't you let God handle it? And God is going to handle everything. However, I'm not going to allow people to bully me.
And that's my issue, because his post was about I'm being bullied. Nobody's bullying Bishop Robbery. No one. Because, and when I say, I mean, Really B did not bully him. Now, people who go to his page, like when I watch his lives, I don't say nothing. I don't have to. I bring it here. You know what I'm saying? Folks who go on his lives or who comment on his posts or DM him and they say mean things, say they bully you. But you can't go out and search for people who is discussing your cases and then say they're bullying me. No, they're not. You bullying them.
Right? They can say whatever they want to say. And then people say, oh, well, you're a public figure and you have to deal with public scrutiny. All right, well, if I say something back, they got to deal with what I say back to them. Oh,
and that's fine. That's fine. If you want to say something back to somebody that talk about your stuff, that's cool. But don't make it seem like that somebody is bullying you and you're responding or defending yourself from being bullied, because that ain't what happened. Most YouTubers who discuss this thing, we do one or two things. We are reading legal documentation about his cases. We are reading news stories about his cases. Or for me, I am watching his lives and we are having commentary as we listen to what he was saying on IG. That's it. That's all. So he make it seem like we like, no, let us say whatever we want to say about you and you shouldn't say nothing back. I don't mind him saying things back if he wants to. That's cool. But don't make it seem as if anyone is bullying you, using you for attention, making millions off your name when we know it's a bold-faced ass lie, okay? And then your responses are only saying, oh, she's fat. She's bald. She's a bald-headed ski jumper. You know what I'm saying? Those are the insults he's tossed at women who have critiqued him. And then for the men, he called them, he referenced them as being gay. He called D.L. Hughley, oh, they sisters. D.L. Hughley and Mark Lamar Hill is sisters. I want to fight. It's dumb shit.
you're a bishop and you're not supposed to say that. Let me tell y'all something. I'm not up here cursing. I'm not up here acting a fool. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to protect my name. Right? I'm going to protect my name. Right? And this lady want to talk about me. And she's been talking about me for a while. Her and this other lady. They always team up and they always kind of throw me under the bus and over again.
And I feel like he found Really B, because I believe Really B and Pam have done stuff together. I'm not sure. But I believe that's how he found Really B's post about him. But I'm like, a lot of people discuss him when he have the cases coming up. They'll be in the news. It's what it is.
Everything is about Bishop Whitehead, and then people are cash-apping them, and so they're making money off my name by tearing my name down.
Well, no, people who cash app us, people who super chat us, is doing it because we're entertaining them. The same way you wish you can be paid to do things, but it's not gonna happen. So like even him trying to make it seem as if, oh, well, people are only cash apping these people because they're talking about me. So they're getting cash apps or getting super chats. Well, super chats, really, it is getting super chats because of me. That's not true, because if we do other lives, other shows that we get super chats from, and it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with how people choose to donate to their favorite YouTubers. And send us a little dollar here, a little $5 there, 10, 20, whatever. Like, it's not because of you. It's because we're talking and we are entertaining them about a subject. They sometimes will give us, come on now, monetary gifts. We appreciate those because it helps pay the bills, okay? But I mean, he be making up things as if people is like this using his name to get paid.
So I posted what I wanted to post, right? And sometimes, and I just want to be clear with this, right? I want to be very clear, right? Sometimes people are so miserable and upset because of the way they look that they want to crucify you for the way they look.
Really?
So if you are not happy with yourself, if you're not happy with who you are, right? You deal with it. Don't think you're gonna be trying to throw me under the bus.
And that be the gotcha. Because it's weird, it's aggravating that people feel like, oh, if somebody is plus size and have an opinion, it means they unhappy. Because you can't be plus size and happy. You have to be unhappy because you're plus size. Okay? Thank you, Lisa E, for the super chat. Thank you. I appreciate it. And you remember, hey girl. But it's the aggravating thing of people making it seem as if, oh, anybody that's plus size, who is critiquing somebody who was making whatever, it means, oh, you're unhappy. And because you're unhappy in life, you are trying to nitpick at me. What about the skinny people who come for you? Are they unhappy too? Or only the fat folk is unhappy? That aggravates me when folks say, oh, they are unhappy and blah, blah, blah. Sir, bullshit.
No matter what, don't let people pull you out of your character. Sometimes says less is more. Let me tell you something. Everybody has a great opinion when it comes out of their mouth, right? And this, I have a, I'm sorry. It says, I matter what, don't let people pull you out of your character. Sometimes saying less is more. Let me tell y'all something. And sometimes saying less is the worst thing you can ever do. Because when you don't say nothing, people continue to kick you and step on you and try to beat the mess out of you because they feel that they can just say whatever they want to say and you're not going to say anything. Nah.
Anybody who's not coming to you directly with their claims, it should not matter. It really shouldn't matter. And again, I'm not saying that people don't have a right to have a rebuttal when someone says something about them. Y'all know me. Sometimes you come at me, I'm going to say something back, okay? But it's like if someone comes to me and says something to me that's offensive or rude, yes, I'm going to clap back. But I'm not going to go and look and say, let me Google JayLeesCorner. Ooh, let me watch what so-and-so said about me and I can come. I'm not going to do that. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. He cares because he likes the attention.
Not me. The synagogue Satan of the Jew. And let me see. Yeah, and you know, why do y'all think I file lawsuits, right? Because defamation is real. Defamation ruins what people think about you. The media is very strong.
But this is the gotcha. Everything that we've heard about you came from media, lawsuits, old jail stints, old prison records. You know, nobody ever standing up for you and saying, hey, he's actually a good guy. Like the stuff that people have found out about you since your church got robbed back in 2022, it's all stuff that you put out in the forefront. It's mainly stuff that you said. It's lawsuits that you filed or that were filed against you. It's charges that you were charged with, okay? It's your old prison record. So for the most part, a lot of things that people feel about you came from you. That's the gotcha. And folks keep saying, sir, it's you. But he wants to say defamation is a big thing, and it is. It is. It is. No one is saying that people should be able to defame people for no reason. But if somebody is reading lawsuits that other folk filed, how is somebody reading in the lawsuit defaming you? Nigga, it's your lawsuit.
And I'm going to continue to put people in their place. Period, point blank. I don't care how y'all feel. You talk about me and you bald-headed, I'm going to highlight that you're bald-headed.
Thank you, boy.
You talk about me, talk about my family, and say ill things about me, and you are obese and you're overweight, I'm going to talk about you being obese and overweight.
What is about? Again, because they fat. So, okay, you're fat. If you fat, you can't have not damn thing about me. You too fat. What? Bullshit.
If you have a cheap wig, right? Let's talk about it. I'm so
not a cheap wig. But when somebody comment about his white wig, he gonna be upset. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. So you can't discuss folks' wigs if you don't want folk to discuss your wife's wig. Maybe leave things out of it that folks won't bring up about other people in your life. Now, your wife ain't said nothing to nobody. We ain't seen your wife defend you or lift you up or defame you. We just saw her become a deaf mute that we can't see no more. So maybe leave female looks out of it, because the first thing folk gonna do is come for your wife, even if people feel like she ain't your wife no more.
Can I be honest with you? If you have a cheap wig and you're talking about me, right? And you're trying to throw me under the bus and make money off my name, I'm going to talk about your cheap wig.
And let's make it clear, really big don't wear wig. She has blonde hair. A lot of black people have blonde hair. I used to have blonde hair.
Period. I don't care who talk about, oh, and he's supposed to be a bishop. Ah, yes, I'm a bishop. Well, Bishop T.D. Jakes would never do that. Well, I'm not Bishop T.D. Jakes. I'm Bishop Lamar Miller Whitehead. I'm different. I'm different.
Different is the word. Different is the word.
Right? I'm different. Period, point blank. So, and let me tell you something. Why is always the ones that are not attractive?
Who says she's not attractive? And what does her looks have to do with the fact that you have criminal charges against you?
Poor in spirit.
How was she poor? Do you know her? Do you know her spirit?
And the only thing they can do is try to tear people down. And now in this age, the more YouTubers followers you have, the money you can make. So that
ain't true, because you can have 1 million followers. If they're not watching, you're not making no money. Okay, the money comes from how many views you get, and if you have ads on your video. People can have 1 million followers on YouTube, but if they are not getting views and they don't have ads playing, they're not making ad revenue. Now, if they're getting paid from a photo, that's different. Okay, I'm just saying, sir, shut up. And it's weird, like, regular talk shows will discuss people's stuff. No one said, oh, the talk shows will only discuss it's like everybody be talking about shit. Leave us YouTubers alone.
They're just upset with the way they look, right? They're depressed and insecure with the way their lifestyle is, and then they want to beat up on people. No.
Oh, is that right? Then what's your excuse?
Why don't you fix you?
Why don't you fix you?
Fix you.
Fix you.
Period, point blank. And they say, oh.
Right, fix you first.
Well, why are you talking about that lady like that? Well, why is she talking about me like that?
She didn't talk about how you look. She did not mention your skin tone, your bald head, that possible missing tooth on the side, nothing like that. She read through your court shit. And your response is how she look, okay?
Why is she my name down? So if you could tear my name down, I could say back. Well, Bishop, turn the other cheek. I did, and those words came out of my mouth. If you bald-headed, you're bald-headed. Period, point blank.
But you're bald.
Don't talk about me, and I won't highlight that you bald-headed. Period. How you sitting here, you 400 pounds with no neck, and you sitting here.
Did you weigh her? How you know what she weigh? And what does how much she weigh matter? If me really be Jesus, Mary Magdalene, if anybody around here, if anybody who happens, and I'm naming this, but if plus size people was around here losing weight, let's say she lost 300 pounds. You say she weighs 100 pounds. Let's say she lose 300 pounds. Her comments about you and reading the lawsuit ain't gonna change. How much anybody weigh don't mean shit according to your lawsuit. She can weigh 800 pounds. The lawsuit paperwork is still the lawsuit paperwork.
About me. Nah. Doing that. So let me highlight
That's his stuff, been messed up, not mine.
Things about you. Big boned people or heavyweight people. I have no art with none of them.
Yes, you do. Because anytime you are in any kind of confrontation with anybody who happens to be plus size, that's your insult. When you can only insult people based on how they look, you're a weak individual. Because somebody's weight, that's low-hanging fruit. That's low-hanging fruit, bruh. You can't even read folk right. And you place a narrative of, oh, well, they must be unhappy. They must be sad. They must be. It's plenty of skinny folk around here who upset too, who talk cash shit about you. So the skinny, like, even when he went at Tasha K, this Tasha K ain't plus size. He then called her ugly because of how she looks, because of her dark skin and her features. He always go by how folk look, even though him and Tasha K look like siblings. Okay, a female and male version.
But don't come for me. And you ain't right. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do not do it. In a matter of a few hours, 40,000 people watched that post. Don't.
Oh, Let's get to it because he means the post he made showing her face. So let's show something. He said in that time, let me rewind a little bit, because it's only about a 10-minute thing he did. Okay.
And those words came out of my mouth. If you bald-headed, you're bald-headed. Period, point blank. Don't talk about me, and I won't highlight that you bald-headed. Period. How you sitting here, you 400 pounds with no neck, and you sitting here about me? Nah. Doing that. So let me highlight a few things about you. Big-butted people or heavyweight people. I have no art with none of them. But don't come for me, and you ain't right. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do not do it. In a matter of a few hours, 40,000 people watched that post. Don't.
So he said in some hours, 40,000 people watched the post. What he was saying was the post he made really be got 40,000 views. Okay, and I always tell y'all he be doing shit for attention. Okay, let's go to Bishop Robbery page. Let's go to Bishop Robbery page and let's see what he's talking about right there. So on the man page, okay, he has 1.3 million followers. He used to have 1.5. He lost some people. That's fine, whatever. So let's see how many views he get. Now he get more views than me, so don't judge me, okay? However, 2,700, 22, 13, 12. Because you can see on each post, you know how many views the thing get. Okay, you can see how many views it get. So again, his regular stuff does not get a lot of views. Only thing to get a lot of views is like it's the messy stuff that he posts. Like this one had 31,000 views, but all his regular stuff is he not getting many views. The one in here with that baby, his youngest child that with 8 months for 2 years, that got 10,000 views. So they trying to see is the baby still 8 months, and she not. She's 2 now. Happy belated birthday. Okay. My point is when he posts his regular shit, he's not getting 10, 20, 30, 40,000 views. He isn't. Him and his mother. Okay. That one got some things. I don't know why he dressed. I don't know why the suit jacket and the pants don't match. The socks don't match. The shoes don't match. So we don't know why he around here being Punky Brewster with his mama. But that's his mama. Okay. Happy birthday to his mama. Yeah, that's his mama. Anyway. But again, when he posts stuff, it don't get many views. Even this one, I got 12,000 views because he was talking about the Charleston White dude. Okay. Bishop knows, hey, let me try to go at people and that gets me more views because my regular shit is a no. When he talked with Mark Lamar Hill, 21,000 views. But other than that, it's like no. With him and his 2 daughters. Okay. The oldest daughter with somebody else, and then the younger daughter, meaning that the daughter and that older girl is not the daughter of the current wife we never see. And the youngest daughter, okay, that one had 3,000 views. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, he's showing that only when he around here going at people do he get attention. That's it. That's all. The views he used to get, he don't get no more. And for a person who has over 1 million followers, and you want to be this big ball bad person, you will use the messy shit to get attention and then tag blogs. But then also when you get caught out for the stuff and folks saying, why you do that? You take it down. You take it out. You took down what you said about Whitney B. Let's see if that's in the stories. Let's see. Oh, see? Yeah, it's in the stories. He forgot to take it down from there. So he be on bullshit. He do stuff for attention. Let's keep listening.
Don't play with me. And that's it. So if you ain't right, don't come for me. And even if you are right, don't come for me. Hold on 1 second, y'all. So for everybody that's in my inbox, and here we go with this.
So none of his videos are actually about the word of God. Sometimes he preached on Sunday from the couch, or I'm sorry, from the chair, from his office. He preaches from the house. So yes, some of his posts be about God. But when he see those posts are not getting the attention and the views that he wants, he then goes on these sporadic rants about stuff, whether it be about the robbery, this and that, and blah blah blah. And this time he chose to go at Rudy B, who I happen to know of, and I'm like, sir, not today.
Nonsense, sir. They just reading documents. No, they're not. No, they're not. And that's what I'm talking about. They pull documents up and they put their own spin to it. I don't know the lady name. I really don't know the lady name.
And again, saying they're reading court documents and putting their own spin on it. No, it's called you read what the documents say and you then give your opinion on what you think it is. You give commentary. It's really that simple. No one can say, well, the court said that the lawyer asked to be removed from the case. And when you then say, see, we knew something was up, because why would the lawyer say something? Well, it's your opinion on what you're reading. You can't say someone puts a spin on it as if somebody changes what the documents say.
And everybody keeps saying, sir, they just pulling documents. No, they are not. If you're gonna read and be the news, read it, and that's it. Don't
No, we're the news. We're not the news. We are giving commentary.
try to spin it and make me look like something I'm not.
Sir, if the lawsuit say you're accused of this or that, if the lawsuit say you stole allegedly the church lady thing money, and your defense is she never was a prisoner or whatever, but it still say you took that lady money, that's the allegation. If the lawyer say you ain't paid him, that's the allegation. And when somebody reads stuff and gives commentary, it's what it is.
Because as soon as you spin it, I'm gonna spin you. Simple.
You can't spin me. I'm heavy.
Larry Reed.
Well, you can, because I've been spent.
Called him what he was. D.L. Hughley. I called him what he was. Whomever else, I'm gonna call you who you are. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is what kills me, y'all. Here we go. Oh, my Jesus. Henry Root. I'm not here to judge, but the God I serve and worship teaches me to show love and compassion for others, not to degrade and put them down. But you share that meme of that lady and mocking her doesn't seem like the teaching of God and Jesus Christ that I follow. So how can you claim to be a Christian and a bishop while sharing those things along with mocking her appearance? I'm not judging you, but would like a clarification from you. Thank you.
Boom, and that's true. It's not right. One, he feel like people should have opinions, which is crazy. But two, you're not responding back to what someone said. You mock them and make fun of them based on how they look. Because you're petty and childish. Because that's petty and childish. There are ways to rebuttal and rebut and respond to folk who you feel like coming at you. That's cool. But it be your lame, childish elementary school ass. You're fat. You're bald. Okay. Bald. A lot of people is bald, and Really B ain't bald. That's the great. Really B not bald. Hell, Tasha K not bald. He called Tasha K bald. Tasha K not bald. It's called short hair.
I'm Bishop Lamar Miller Whitehead, and that's who I am. You come for me, I'm coming back for you. Period. That's my love, and that's my companion. All right? When I get inboxes with people talking about killing my children on account of these YouTubers and these bloggers that...
Whoa. Negro, if people are inboxing you that kind of stuff, that's illegal. Why would you not be calling them out? Why are you going at a YouTuber who was discussing? Okay, you can't blame that on us. Not at the all. Not today, not ever. Why are you taking time showing bloggers reading your core stuff and having opinions on you, but not showing people who threaten your children? Any grown person who takes more time and gets more upset that, oh, the YouTuber said something about me. They call me a schemer and a scammer. I'm so upset. But you not exposing folk who aren't threatening your children? And that don't make no sense for you to say because of YouTubers and bloggers that's making people, that's dumb. No, the people who are allegedly threatening your kids, they are the ones you need to handle with the PO and the lease. Expose them. Why post a picture of really B who ain't did shit to you, but you won't show the page of somebody who allegedly sent you a threat in your DM? That's stupid. It sounds dumb. And you want to make it seem as if the blogger is forcing folks to want to threaten me. No, sir, that's you. Expose those people. That's what you should do. And if you did that, that would be something we would support you in doing, because nobody should be running threatening kids.
It's coming from me. Guess what? I'm going to say something back. When I got people talking crazy, right? You don't know what these bloggers and these YouTubers, you don't know the type of issues they bring to people's life.
What issue do you bring in your own life?
Right? And until your integrity is challenged, then you come with an opinion based off of your experience, off of the same challenge to your integrity.
I don't even know how to. Did that make any sense to y'all? I don't know.
Don't come hit me with no biblical scriptures if you ain't lived this life. And that's what the problem is today. And that's why there's no young people in the church, because young people out here, they ain't no punks. And they're like, oh, well, anybody can say anything to me, and I got to say, God, I got to forgive them. Yeah, I'm going to forgive them, but I ain't going to forget. And if you keep coming for me, I'm going to come back for you. I'll turn the other cheek. You hit me, I'm going to knock you out. Period. You hit me, it's called assault. I got the opportunity to defend myself.
What? Nigga, who fighting you? What are you talking about? You always are threatening folk with dang on boxing matches. What are you talking about?
Don't sit here and tell me about what the scripture says and you misinterpreting the scripture. Please, get out of here with that. Here you go. I am Shanice. You don't know what you are talking about. Well, show us the YouTubers who said anything about harming your children. And because those YouTubers put my address national.
Sir, it's because of your lawsuits. When somebody sue you, if you have a lawsuit, that's what it is. You be showing your house.
So what are you talking about? That's what I'm talking about. You don't even know what you're talking about. Don't get blocked. And you always want to be the main one talking. I don't even know who you are.
So you saying somebody want to be the main one, but you don't know them. What?
But it is true. You are cherry picking in the Bible. Go ahead and get blocked because you're a creep and you don't know what you're talking about.
He's upset, y'all. He's upset now.
Time out for this circle. Log off for 30 days. Go pray. You know what? I am. Irene Scott Thomas, time out. I'm going to block you. How about that? I'm going to time you on out. How about that? Let's time you on out. Hold on 1 second.
Sitting in a dark-ass car at night, fussing with folk on social media.
Brian, you said Henry Root, you are talking right no matter what he say. No problem. So since he's talking right, blocked. How about that? Turn the other cheek. Don't mean surrender. It's standing up for what's right. Every time somebody have a negative opinion of you, you go and have a temper tantrum. All right.
He do. Every time he get wind of somebody just talking about him and his case, talking about him in the lawsuits, because he was the one that brought up the folks in the robbery getting arrested, and you want folks to discuss it. You can't be upset at how they discuss it. You always ask why. When this happened, what are people like? Well, now they here, and now you're upset again. Every time somebody has an opinion on him that he don't like, he does have a tantrum.
Shanice, you know what? How about I block you? That's my temper tantrum. All right. How you on my page? Like these people, man. So you're blocked now. Go find a.
And that's why I don't say nothing when I'm watching.
Fake page. These people nuts, man. Anyway, let me give y'all this advice, right?
What advice?
Stop letting people control you based off of your love for Christ.
Stop letting people control you based on your ego. Stop letting folks control you based on your emotions. Stop letting folks control you based on you being petty and messy. You can't say, well, don't let people make you feel like that you can't react because you love God, but you react off of sheer emotion for no apparent reason. You go looking for fights, in my opinion. You go searching your name to find, well, who says something about me so I can go on IG and have a rant.
Period. Stop allowing these people to manipulate your love for Jesus Christ, so therefore they can step on you. And that's why we Christians be so stressed out, because we really want to punch somebody in the face. And
I don't think Christians are stressed out and want to punch people in the face. Don't make up stuff.
We justified for doing it, but yet we sit here and get bullied, and all they keep saying is, well, you are a Christian, and you can't do that, and you can't do this. Well, you know what? Get away from me. Please get away from me. Because if you keep pushing me, then you're going to take me back to who I used to be.
Where? In prison? Jail.
And then I'm gonna pray for you.
From jail. Because if you hit somebody, they're gonna sue you and send you to jail.
Period. No, the reason why I block people is when they get too disrespectful. All right, it's something when you have an opinion, but it's something when you are disrespectful. So go make a fake page and then come back. But anyway, y'all, I'm going. Happy holidays. I'm just. My thing is, y'all. My thing is, y'all, is this, right? We are Christians, yes, but we're also humans, man.
We know that. We don't think you aliens.
We're also humans, right? And you know, please don't think that I'm having a meltdown. I'm too smart for that.
No, you're a little bit dumb sometimes. Sometimes you're a little bit dumb. A little bit. And it is a bit of a meltdown. You may not see it as a meltdown, but it looks like a meltdown.
Right, God has been too good. God has been too good in my life, right? However, what I don't want Christians to believe is we're punks. We're not no punks, period, right? The Honorable Minister Farrakhan, right? Holy man in his own right. Do you see people talking about him like that?
Some folk do, but Farrakhan don't go looking for it.
And if they do, you better believe they're going to say something about it.
Not on live. They're not going to have an IG live every week.
Right? The Jewish rabbis, when they talk about them, they get to say something. But as soon as Bishop Whitehead say something, y'all want to throw the whole Bible at me.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
Understand?
Ain't nobody throwing no Bibles at you. Stop lying on us.
Dan, I'm not telling y'all that y'all got to go out here and be fighting and doing this and doing that. Nah. But you have the right to defend yourself. You have the right to defend yourself, man. And if y'all feel something wrong with that, then so be it. Y'all keep getting pushed around and y'all keep getting stepped on. That's on you. Keep getting pushed around, keep getting stepped on.
Who gets stepped on? Not me.
But at the end of the day, enough is enough, man. Enough is enough, right? Y'all don't even know the hell that I had to go through when for months, 3 to 5 months, everybody was saying I set up the robbery at my church. I had to deal with that. I had to deal with that, right? Wasn't saying nothing.
Yes, you was. You was always saying something the whole time. You was never quiet.
Right? Nah, we not doing that no more. The blind can't lead the blind. Who's blind?
You?
I can see clearly.
Not at night time. No, you can't.
You know, everybody has an opinion, man. Everybody has advice, right? But nobody, you know, my mentor said to me one time, he said, everybody's always talking in the bleachers, but nobody want to get on the field.
I mean, we all in the field together.
So I am totally impressed with the way you stand on your values and for the truth of God's word. The body of Christ has too many wienerback leaders. I love you. Thank you so much, brother. So I want to say this to y'all, man, right? Bishop Whitehead, I am a man of God. I'm an honorable man of God. I'm an entrepreneur. The Lord has really blessed me. Very successful.
We still waiting to see how you make this money. We still waiting to see where the money come from. We still waiting to see where is your W-2s or 1099 coming from.
And a lot of the things that I've done and things that to come, right? But let me say this to you guys, right? If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for everything, right? And we have to understand, we as Christians, right? We are supposed to love Jesus unconditionally, but we can't allow people to infringe upon our peace and then throw who we love in front of us. Think about it, y'all. They talk crazy to us, and then they say, what would Jesus do? Well, I'm not Jesus. I'm not Jesus. And here we go. Everybody want to sit here with a halo on their head. Oh, you're not no bishop. Well, you don't got to follow me. The ones that see the Jesus in me are the ones that are supposed to follow me.
And those are the ones who watch our church on Sundays from the house.
That's it. If you don't like me, no problem. Exit to the left. Everybody's not going to like me. And that's on them. Period, point blank. But I'm a preacher. I'm a pastor that stands on the truth. I come from Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn, New York.
And?
I wasn't raised to be no punk nor sissy. And I ain't gonna...
Who's a punk or a sissy? Who's raised to be a punk or a sissy? Nobody is raised to be a punk or a sissy.
Stop being no punk or sissy because I love Jesus. Period. But as soon as Bishop Whitehead posts somebody with no neck that act like they eat 25 hours a day.
Now, how do you know how much she eat? And y'all, child.
Their glasses look like contacts because their face is so big, and they got a nerve and audacity to have a burgundy blondish cheap wig.
Burgundy blondish? Burgundy and blonde don't even go together.
With no neck. I said that already. And underneath that wig, they bald headed, right? And you think you're gonna sit? That's right. That's his name, Dalai Lama. Yeah. And you think you're gonna sit back and talk about me? I don't care what y'all talking about. You ain't gonna sit there and violate me. And that's not happening, y'all. So sorry, but not sorry. Period, point blank. I'm gonna preach the word of God. I'm gonna love Jesus. I'm gonna give love. I'm gonna give compassion. But one thing I'm not gonna do. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me crazy. That's not gonna happen. So sorry, but not sorry. Period, point blank. So anyway, I said what I said, and it is what it is. And if y'all can't handle it, no problem. That's on you. That's not on me. And just understand, my heart is pure. I help anybody that needs help, but I'm just not going to allow people to tear me down and people to try to bully me. It's not gonna happen. Sorry, but not sorry.
Bishop is on some bullshit. I feel like he be conflating two issues. He wants to claim he's being bullied, he's being attacked, he's being harassed, and all these things, and people coming at him or whatever. But he go looking for it. He look for things. He look for people to but he tagged the blogs. That be the crazy part. You either want to be a talking conversation point or whatever, or you don't. But you can't have it back both ways. So everybody not gonna accept or feel like you as this innocent, totally innocent person who didn't do nothing wrong, and you are being railroaded. Some folk gonna feel like something or one other thing is true about you, and they don't gonna like it. That's what it is. But Bishop Robbery is always on bull stuff, okay? And the insults he tossed at Really Be TV was on some bullshit, okay? I know Terrence read him for filth, and he deserves it. And again, hopefully Bishop Robbery will go sit down somewhere and be quiet or whatever. We know his court case is coming up next year. I think it's in February or whatever. But let's hope he sit down and be quiet, okay? But I hope y'all know that is the whole show. Do we have a good time? Yes, we did. We had a good time today. Good ass time today, okay? Like if y'all have not done so already, make sure y'all be subscribed already. And you like the video already, okay? Like the video. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I hope everybody is gonna have a good day tomorrow. That you can be with family. If you can't be with family, I still want you to have a good time some kind of way. Look, my mom may force me to go live because she always does. Sometime tomorrow when I'm over there with them, we shall see. But I want y'all to enjoy your day, okay? Be safe, be loved, be happy, get some good ass food, get you some drink if you want to, whatever. And I will talk to y'all later. But I had a good time with y'all today. Okay, and maybe when I get home Thursday, maybe Thursday night, we can have a Thanksgiving wind down conversation. That's if something happens tomorrow. I don't know. So that be sometime tomorrow night once I'm back home and whatnot. But like the video, please follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. I will talk to y'all later again. Love y'all. Happy holidays, all that stuff. I gotta go.